volunteers who make it happen are what's right with Tampa Bay.
We have officers here on their days off. They even have detectives out here working.
Yeah, ringing in the New Year safely. That's the goal from Tampa Police. Tonight, we're going to show you how they're gearing up to execute their game plan.
Well, we love a parade. We're from Mississippi, so we're right there between Mobile and New Orleans, so we know how to do a parade. So this is going to be my favorite part.
Gearing up for a big-time college football matchup. Today's parade to honor the two teams battling it out in the ReliaQuest Bowl this week.
This is another opportunity to bring the community together in a meaningful way to support one another.
And St. Pete Pride is expanding. The new week-long festivities coming this winter that could bring in thousands of tourists.
You're watching Fox 13, and the 10 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening and welcome tonight. I'm Mark Wilson.
And I'm Haley Hinds. Allie has the night off. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, the nation is mourning the death of the 39th U.S. president. Jimmy Carter passed away Sunday at 100 years old at his home in Plains, Georgia. After nearly 2 years in hospice care, memorial services will take place over 8 days with public events at the Carter Center in Atlanta and in Washington, D.C., where he is expected to lie in state at the Capitol Rotunda. There will be a state funeral on January 9th. Carter's private burial will be at his longtime home in Georgia near a willow tree on the property and next to his wife of 77 years, Rosalind Carter. President Biden spoke today highlighting his character as a leader, statesman, and humanitarian.
What I find extraordinary about Jimmy Carter, though, is that millions of people all around the world, all over the world, feel they lost a friend as well, even though they never met him. And that's because Jimmy Carter lived a life measured not by words, but by his deeds.
Carter also made a huge impact here in Florida as well. Former Florida Governor Bob Martinez first met Carter as they were rising through state and national politics. When Martinez was elected mayor of Tampa in 1978, he got a call from President Carter offering to work together to improve Tampa and make sure it got federal grants the city had applied for.
Being probably one of the most active former presidents that I can think of in terms of physically doing things rather than writing about things. And to me, it showed he just had a tremendous amount of energy and compassion for people.
When it comes to his presidency, Carter's achievements include the Camp David Accords, which brought peace between Israel and Egypt.
Well, post-presidential service, of course, was a large part of Jimmy Carter's life. He and his wife, Rosalind, spent decades giving back with Habitat for Humanity, for one. The organization caught Carter's attention a few years after he left the White House. The former first couple helped build their first house not far from their own home in Georgia. And then the two got to work on an apartment building in Lower Manhattan. Habitat estimates the Carters renovated and repaired more than 400 homes in 14 counties and worked alongside more than 104,000 volunteers. And Carter was involved in several Habitat projects in Florida. Look at this. This is a video from Jacksonville in 2000 where he collaborated with Habitat for Humanity to build about 100 affordable homes in that area. Volunteers, including PGA Tour employees, joined the former president and his wife in the effort. Carter also helped build homes in South Florida in the early 90s.
It is a busy week for Tampa Bay, a college football bowl game, New Year's Eve celebrations, along with the Tampa Bay Bucks wrapping up their season. So Tampa Police Department, they are going to be ramping up their security and their patrols. Fox 13's Genevieve Curtis joins us live tonight with the work being done to make sure everyone stays safe this holiday weekend. Genevieve, you spoke with the chief about their plans.
Yeah, absolutely, Haley. And safety is what everybody here wants to see. There is so much to look forward to in 2025. But for the Tampa Police Department, getting everyone there safely takes a full department effort.
Well, this is an exciting time for our